And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Random Wrestling Talk episode number 23, where today's topic is going to be all around the WWE Raw versus SmackDown whole scenario where the roster is split down the middle with the draft and all this shit. So let's get into this. No fucking long drawn-out introduction, no bullshitting around. Let's get this started. John, we're going to start with you. What's your overall opinion starting off with this whole thing?
Well, first off, they're not gonna have no success with this draft if they still have a 3-hour Raw. You split the roster in half on one side, another half. Unless you're gonna have Roman Reigns compete in every match, you're not gonna have a complete roster or just not have a 3-hour show. It'll be way too drawn out and boring. What do you think about that?
I agree with that, but here's my feelings towards it. My only liking towards this whole idea about the draft is I won't have to see Roman Reigns on my television set for one night out of 2. Do I give a shit about Raw anymore? No, I really don't. I'm dead serious set on being a SmackDown fan. I like the fact that it's 2 hours, it's live, it's on a Tuesday night, and they're going to have their own champion more than likely. And I like that idea. That gives us the opportunity to watch on SmackDown indie wrestlers and possibly have an indies roster mostly of guys on SmackDown. Because, quite honestly, I think SmackDown, this whole thing, this draft, is going to prove that SmackDown is going to be a better show than Raw. And like you just said, it's not 3 hours, SmackDown. Raw is. And with a Raw being 3 hours, that's the quality of a pay-per-view. What are they going to do every fucking week? They're going to give us a pay-per-view quality event every single week? This is what they've been trying to do for the past 3 years. That's the reason why Raw has been a failure. This 3-hour shit has got to end, and this is going... I truthfully feel that this draft deal and doing these 2 shows as separate entities is going to prove to Vince McMahon that he needs to put Raw as a 2-hour show. Now, Matthew, based on my comments, what do you think on that?
Oh, God, why are they doing this? It's bad enough. Bad enough. The Raw stuff. They're not going to try to bring SmackDown down. Let's face it. We don't even know who's going to be running SmackDown. I mean, if Shane's going to run SmackDown and the way he ran Raw those couple of weeks, then yeah, it's going to be good. But if Stephanie
Matthew, hold on. Let me stop you for a second. Let me stop you. Hold on. You're misinterpreting everything I just said. If we can get a World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown, Roman Reigns stays on Raw as the Raw champion, as the Raw World Champion, this will be good for us viewers who don't want to see Roman Reigns' ugly face on television. Now, if, like you just said, if they decide to go ahead and keep the World Championship that they have now as the solar entity around WWE on both shows, then yeah, I have to agree. Raw and SmackDown are both going to suck, and it's going to blow, because we all know Roman Reigns is going to stay world champion for quite some while with that belt. If we get the opportunity to have somebody else carrying around a different world heavyweight title, at least we got something else to tune into besides fucking Roman Reigns as a world champion.
Here's what's going to happen, and these are my early on predictions, yada yada bullshit. Reigns is going to stay champion for, I don't know, WrestleMania. Seth Rollins is going to win the Royal Rumble. And then right before the match starts, Dean Ambrose, who's going to win Money in the Bank, cashes in, and we're going to get a Shield triple threat match at WrestleMania.
You know what you just did?
I just spoiled everyone's prediction for next year.
You pretty much made an awesome idea for WrestleMania. seriously, that's the best way to have all three members of the Shield face each other for the world title, and not do like what Seth Rollins did, but do like, just say, hey, I want in at the WrestleMania main event. I didn't, and truth of the matter is, Dean Ambrose should be the guy who gets eliminated by Seth Rollins as the last guy in the Royal Rumble, which gives it even more purpose for him to even be involved and cash in and have himself placed into the main event spot for the world title. That would be the best WrestleMania main event for this coming year's WrestleMania. I think that would be the best way to do it.
As long as they actually do that. Because I heard stories they're going to have, say, Roman Reigns versus Cena at WrestleMania. God knows we don't want that.
Yeah, there's discussions about that. And I don't know why. And supposedly John Cena is supposed to be the head guy on SmackDown, where Roman is the head guy on Raw. Which I have nothing against John Cena being the head guy on SmackDown. As long as Roman Reigns ain't on the fucking show, I'm happy.
Yeah. Now, as for my opinions on the draft, I really want to wait to see where they're going to go with this before I make any predictions, because basically they ran out of ideas so much. They're basically going back to the drawing board and just saying, let's just start from scratch from when the Attitude Era kind of died, and we'll just pick up from there.
Well, I'll be quite honest with you. A lot of people, I'll be in the minority on this. I like the idea that they're doing this because this gives me a reason to want to watch the WWE current product, because I don't have to watch Roman Reigns carry around that belt. I can watch a different champion. Let's say, AJ Styles.
Well, you can watch Joe.
Huh?
You can watch Joe on NXT
yeah, if I want to watch the minor leagues, yeah. But I don't. I want to watch the fucking main roster. And to be quite honest with you, and John is, I don't know where John is. He's on mute the whole time since we've been talking.
He'll come back when he comes back. For now, we can just enjoy having him CM Punk. You can get a double dose of Punk.
You're an idiot. Anyway, Matthew, what I'm saying is this gives us all the opportunity to say fuck to Roman Reigns and the Monday Night Raw brand until they do the right thing.
Oh, God, yes. I am sick and fed up with Roman Reigns. Here's a topic I wanted to bring up. You mind if I bring this up?
Go ahead. It's just you and me right now. John's doing whatever.
Roman Reigns basically forced Cody Rhodes to walk away from WWE.
Where the fuck did you hear that? Because I didn't hear that.
Here's the legit reason why Cody Rhodes left. When Dusty Rhodes passed away, he talked to the writers about dropping the Stardust gimmick and wanting to go back to the Cody Rhodes look, to pay respects to his father and all that. But the writers claimed that they did not want him to do that because if he did, he would gain sympathy from the fans and lessen the heat that Roman Reigns was getting in his push.
What?
And this is straight from Cody Rhodes' mouth.
What is so important about Roman Reigns being this #1 guy? Like, why? Because he's related to The Rock? I don't understand this.
I don't know either, but that is the legit reason why they didn't want him to go on the stage Stardust, and he wasn't doing anything. And let's just face it, Goldust was getting more airtime than Cody was, and he was doing that stupid storyline with R-Truth and Fandango and Tyler Breeze.
Yeah. I don't understand that. I really don't. It really blows my fucking mind how they are trying They're literally surrounding this company all around this guy. For what? What is so special about him? He's related to The Rock? Whoa, whoop-de-fucking-do. Like, who cares? I mean, what are they gaining from this guy? A chock full of audiences that want him to be killed like crazy? I mean, personally, Matthew, I have seen you, never so dissatisfied and so disgusted with such a guy like Roman Reigns. I mean, you never hated on Edge as much as you hate on Reigns. And you didn't even really hate on Edge per se because of his wrestling ability. You just
I respected Edge's wrestling abilities. I just didn't like the way he would always find the scapegoat way of being champion, surrounding himself with Vicky Guerrero in order to keep himself champion. When it came down to the wire, when it came down to actually defending his belt, he always went out like a man and won like a man.
Yeah, but the thing is, you knew that was just scripted stuff.
Yeah, I knew it was scripted. I knew it was the reason why you wanted him to be hated as a heel for doing that. But the fact that he would actually defend the belt, in a clean win, yes, I respect that. What I don't respect is Roman Reigns, who has no wrestling ability, and over less than a year is claimed to be a 3-time champion.
Not just that. He has headlined 2 WrestleManias back-to-back and is going to be headlining next year's WrestleMania again for the 3rd time. To me, this just seems idiotic. They never did this with John Cena. But you know why they're doing this stupid Raw SmackDown brand split shit? Just for that reason. They want people to take their hatred off. This whole thing's to help Roman Reigns get heat off of him from the audience. That's all this is. So think
about it.
Let me finish. I'll let you talk.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Yes.
The whole thing, this whole idea, this whole mission to this brand split is to take heat off of Roman Reigns. This is to allow fans to have somebody else to watch on a different program, even though, yes, he's going to be the secondary world champion on TV, so it'll allow someone to be able to watch something else on WWE's current product because they're losing fans. But what they're going to find out is they're going to lose more fans on Raw and they're going to gain more fans on SmackDown. The ratings, I guarantee you're going to see a fucking jump in SmackDown and a drop in Raw.
Okay. And here's the thing. What was I going to say about Reigns? Otherwise, he sucks. Oh, yeah. They want to keep Roman Reigns champion, so you basically know whoever he ends up facing for the belt, he's going to end up bearing. I mean, look what happened to AJ Styles. Yes, you can say because he was injured due to his long career in the Indies and whatnot in New Japan, they didn't really want him to become champion. But those 2 guys beat each other up at Extreme Rules. Roman Reigns took 2 Styles Clash, which honestly we didn't think they would ever allow him to do except for special occasions. One on a chair, and then Roman Reigns just hits a spear in the air, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, and they've done this on many different occasions. Take Fastlane of this year, for example. Awesome triple threat match between all 3 men. It was a great match, entertaining, fun to watch. And fucking Dean Ambrose plows the shit out of freaking Roman Reigns with the chair, and then all of a sudden, he goes ahead, Roman Reigns gets up, doesn't sell the chair shot, and spears Dean Ambrose and wins the match. Like, what does this guy have? Does he have bricks inside of his fucking shoulder that kills people and breaks their rib cage or something? I mean, this doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I mean, you gotta sell an injury. You gotta sell what's happening in the match. Otherwise, it's just gonna piss everyone off, which exactly is doing. He's not selling anything. He's like, oh, he's Superman. He could take anything. Now, that's what they
Matthew,
kept
I
saying
am
about
dead.
Cena. And Cena, at least, took a hit when it came to be. He wasn't getting back up. Well, actually, yeah, he was, but he would at least sell an injury if need be.
Matthew, let me put it to you this way. John Cena was a unique character and could get by with having a split audience cheering him and booing him. But I'm telling you the truth. He also had male adults that cheered for John Cena. Roman Reigns don't have any of that. He has kids
No, of course
and women
not.
that cheer for him.
I mean, let's face it. There is no reason why they made Roman Reigns stop coming out from the audience, because they're afraid that someone might shank him on his way to the ring.
I wouldn't blame them. Be quite honest with you, I'm fucking sick of Roman Reigns. I mean, he's had some really decent matches, and he's been alright. Those matches with AJ Styles wasn't that bad. I mean, especially the one Extreme Rules, but like JD said on his channel about that review for the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, the ending was the fucked up part of the whole thing. That's what made the whole match suck.
Two Styles clash again on a chair, and the Reigns just gets up and spears him when he's trying to do the forearm. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what you saw at Hey, John. We've
Yeah,
just
sorry,
been...
sorry about that. Had to take care of something.
No, that's
okay.
alright, man.
We're just hating on Reigns. You want to join in?
Sure. You talking about that stupid finish to the Extreme Rules match?
Yeah, the Extreme Rules match between those two is actually pretty good, and it reminded me a lot of Fastlane of this year. Fastlane's match between those three, Brock and Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, was actually a very fun, entertaining match, and the ending is what fucking ruined the whole thing because of how they did it. It was just so stupid. And it was the same thing with this one with Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Why? I don't know if you heard this while you were on mute, but you might have not. Matthew was saying that he heard a rumor. Actually,
no. This is a legit fact. If you're talking about Rhodes, this is a legit fact.
Yeah, this is a legit fact that Cody Rhodes said that Matthew heard. That he said that when his father died and he requested to be changed to from Stardust to Cody Rhodes, the storyline writers said that they didn't want him to change because he would get more sympathy and it would take the attention off of Roman Reigns.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. That's like
I said you'll probably be in agreement when I say this again because I'm going to repeat what I said to Matthew. I don't understand what
I heard this straight from Joe.
I don't understand what the big deal is about trying to push this guy so much. I mean, what do they see in this man outside of the fact that he's related to The Rock? What can there else be about this guy that's so fucking important?
I don't understand. Maybe they just like the way he looks or something. I don't know. Vince loves that look he has or something. Something that
I don't know.
turns
I really don't know either, man. I mean, John Cena was a unique guy. He had a unique gimmick. It was different than anybody else's. He was entertaining. He may not have been the greatest wrestler, but he's developed into a decent one now. But he had something that everybody, even if you hated him, you still had that something that you felt okay with him being in the main event. With Roman Reigns, it's just like everybody hates him. Just women and kids like him. Back in the day with Cena, he had kids, adults, female and males that liked him. And then he had the other half of the audience that hated his guts. And that was pretty much it. That's what made John Cena flourish as a character. It wasn't all that bad. It was kind of unique and cool in a way. But trying to do that with another person, which Roman Reigns is not getting, he's getting majority of hatred thrown at him by anyone and everyone outside of kids and women, is fucking dumb. And what's your opinion, John, about if they were possibly to go ahead and have Roman Reigns face John Cena at WrestleMania 33?
My opinion, I think that's the fucking worst piece of shit I've seen since Miz and John Cena or something. Be complete.
Hold
trash.
on, hold on a second. Let me throw this at you and let me see what your opinion is on this. What if John Cena came back this year for Memorial Day, and within a couple of weeks or so, just before the SmackDown and Raw draft starts, John Cena became a heel dick. And then he started a storyline with Roman Reigns later on before WrestleMania. It says, hey, you know what? You and I have something in common. These fucking idiots always booed the shit out of me, cheered for me, blah, blah, blah. Why don't you stop trying to be the so-called great guy that you want to be and be who you are? I got sick and tired of being a fake, phony bastard with all these people out here. So why don't you do the same thing and stop being a douchebag? Kind of way of putting it in a PG type setting, but pretty much you get
poopy pants.
Yeah, pretty much in a way. Stop fucking trying to pretend to be something you're not. You're not a good guy. You're not a bad guy. You're not even the guy. I'm the guy. That's what John Cena should say to Roman Reigns in a way of starting this storyline. I think that would be awesome. Yeah,
yes, it would be awesome. Then at the pay-per-view, whenever they have their match, Roman Reigns will bury Cena.
No, John Cena beats Roman Reigns. That's what needs to happen. Roman Reigns needs to lose to the bad guy, John Cena, cleanly, too. Just to fucking make him look like shit. Seriously, I think that would be awesome. If they do John Cena
and then the entire audience...
Make him do what he did to the Nexus to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, pretty much. But here's the thing, John. If they had John Cena face Roman Reigns, I guarantee you the audience would be, for the first time, behind John Cena and appreciate Cena for who he is.
Let's go, Cena. Roman sucks. Let's go, Cena. Roman sucks.
I'm serious. You will hear the first time ever the audience fucking cheering for Cena, and if they make him a bad guy, he will get over even more as a bad guy. Because John Cena needs needs to change. He needs to be the bad guy. He needs to be a dick. Or Roman Reigns needs to be that dick. But be quite honest with you, I don't give a shit what they do with Roman Reigns. They could twirl him up, spin him out, change his uniform, put him in trunks, put him in underpants, whatever the fuck you want to do with him.
Okay, all right. Before Bruce goes on a rant about how they need to turn Roman Reigns into the first transvestite world champion or whatever, let's move on to a different topic.
First transvestite world champion.
Cross-dresser, whatever the correct terms you're trying to go with that. Hey, what's your guys' opinion on what Charlotte said to Rick? Do you guys didn't catch any of that?
Well, John's on mute right now. I think he's doing something.
Okay, but what do you think of Charlotte dropping Rick?
I think once again, just like Cody Rhodes' situation, I think that was horrible. I don't think they should. I understand where they were going with it, but they didn't need to go as far as saying you're dead to me. I think that by saying that, that's just saying that Ric Flair's gonna die in a couple of months.
Well,
I'm not kidding.
It made absolutely no sense. Granted, yes.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm talking
Huh?
about how Charlotte just dropped Ric Flair like a bad habit.
Oh, she finally did it.
Yeah. She told Ric Flair that I now understand why you spent so many years away from me as a child, and it was being the world champion. It's the greatest feeling in the whole wide world, and I now know what that's like, and I don't need you anymore. So go fuck yourself, basically, and you're dead to me.
But I don't think she said that. She just said that his
Yes,
quote
she
unquote
did. She said he's dead to her.
Oh, well, okay, fine. All I basically heard was you're saying his generation just never goes away, always trying to steal our spotlight, yada yada. But in truth, I do not agree with things she said. But storyline wise, in order for Charlotte to become a better wrestler, but become a better champion, she did have to, leave Ric Flair, be her own person. But partnering up with Dana Brooke made absolutely no goddamn sense. Yes, they just did that because Emma got injured and Dana Brooke was doing absolutely nothing. And they just basically want her to be basically the female Arn Anderson to watch Charlotte's back. But it still does not make Charlotte a decent champion. She's basically going to be the same character persona she's constantly remained to be until Sasha Banks comes back and wins the title at SummerSlam.
Well, there's actually a thing that JD talked about today on one of his off the script episodes about Sasha Banks, and Vincent McMahon. He said that he read an article that Vincent McMahon has already stated that she is injury prone like Daniel Bryan.
Or Dolph Ziggler. That's just great.
And
so she's just going to be stuck out of the spotlight. Oh my God.
I don't know what they're doing with that, but I agree with JD. JD said that this is just fucking idiotic. It's way too early to say she's injury prone like Daniel Bryan. I mean, she's had a couple of injuries, he claims, but nothing like what Daniel Bryan has done over his career, and he thinks he's just absolutely insane to say that. What do you think about that, John? Do you think that that comment's a little bit too quick to say about her as a wrestler? Compare her to like Daniel Bryan's injuries?
I didn't even know she was injured.
Yeah.
Well, I knew she was slightly injured. That's why they took her off TV. But I also thought the reason why they wanted Sasha to be off TV, in order to slowly build up that eventual match with Charlotte. But claiming that she is as big as injury prone as Daniel Bryan or Ziggler, whatever you want to use as a reference, that's just once again Vince McMahon's racism coming out.
What do you think of that comment, John? By what Matthew said, you think it's a racism comment?
Why else would he say that?
Racist.
Yeah, do you think he's just saying that shit to be racist to her, to say she sucks and she ain't worthy of being a main eventer in the women's division?
No. I don't think Vince is. Well, actually, maybe. Maybe after that Titus O'Neil thing.
Booker T!
Maybe Vince might be racist.
No, come on, man. Booker T? He's a prime example that says Vince McMahon's a fucking racist, man. Booker T went ahead and had the greatest running streak against Triple H at anybody during Triple H's world title reign for those 10 months between 2002 to 2003. And Booker T was the best one, and yet he got fucked. The only way he became a world champion in WWE was to wear a fucking crown and pretend he was British as a black man. Now get the fuck out of here with this bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
That was fucking stupid.
Exactly. He had to be a fucking idiot to be a world champion. That is some fucked up bullshit.
He kept
Booker
doing
T was the freak.
That pinky shit.
Yeah. Booker T was the fucking shit in 2003 going to WrestleMania 19. He had an amazing performance with Triple H. I'm not taking nothing against Triple H. He did outstanding with Booker T. They both did great in that match. But the guy that should have won was Booker T. I don't know what the fuck kind of idiot Vince McMahon is, but Booker T would have made a great world champion for a couple of months, and then you could have made Triple H maybe win back the title and then lose it to Goldberg anyway. But I don't understand.
And don't give me that.
Matthew, shut up. John, what did you say?
And so it's probably Vince that wrote the line for Triple H to say to Booker T that people like you don't deserve to be champion or whatever he said.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised by that shit. Paul Heyman was running SmackDown. He did all the storyline writing for them. And right now, actually, by the way, SmackDown's storyline writer, probably their head storyline writer, is the guy that was doing NXT at the time. And he is the so-called man of storyline writers since he came from NXT, because the guy made NXT into a decent show. Actually, not decent, a great show to watch. And now he's doing SmackDown. And I wouldn't be surprised that he becomes the head storyline writer for the brand of SmackDown, while they have another brand, while the Raw brand has a different head writer for that group. That's what they're doing behind the scenes, too. They're actually taking storyline writers and splitting them up between the two shows. And they already have the guy from NXT, formerly from NXT, doing storyline writing for SmackDown, so I wouldn't be surprised he is actually doing the head storyline writing for SmackDown to begin with.
Well, that's good to hear. All I can say about that is, again, as long as Reigns isn't going to basically be the champion on both shows, and they actually have a legit champion on SmackDown and actually make it legit. I keep saying that, but as long as they actually make him, a champion we all can watch and actually be cheering for, I think it'll be a good way to improve WWE. But then again, if they don't, then SmackDown is just going to go down the shitter as fast and as hard as Raw is.
Well, here's the reality with that, man. Fast and hard. What a sick mind you got, John. Way to go, man.
Yes. Go ahead, get your laughs out.
Truth of the matter is, Matthew.
I like this shirt, by the way, Matt.
Yeah, it's CM Punk. I'm wearing Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, the last Punk shirt you ever see.
Yep. Truth of the matter is, man, John, I gotta tell you this much. They have got to have on SmackDown another world champion. There has got to be one. And the reason why is because simple. They can't have Roman Reigns on both shows. If they do, the show is going to suck.
Imagine
All right, then let me ask you this. How do you think they should set this up? You think... let's just say they do get 2 world champions. Let's take that out of the picture. But what other belts should go to which shows? You think they should go back? You have the U.S. title go to SmackDown, IC to Raw, women stay on Raw, tag teams get split up. You get 2 different tag teams, or have them be on both shows.
No. And I'll let John answer this. Actually, John, answer the question. You haven't gotten a lot of time to talk. I want to give you some airtime to talk, man.
Yeah, what did you say? What did you see? What was the question?
The question.
Okay, I was asking what belt should go to where. Say there is going to be 2 world champions. Let's leave that out of the picture. But should the U.S. title go to SmackDown, IC go to Raw, women stay on Raw, or go to both shows? Tag teams get split up, become 2 different belts, or go on to both shows?
Probably split them up, because it'll make the shows worth watching. If you say this title, you can only see this title in that show, the U.S. title on Raw, whatever they want to do. The thing is, though, you think anybody's actually gonna watch? Since if they move SmackDown on Tuesday, I think somebody's gonna watch the pay-per-view Sunday 3 hours, Monday watch Raw 3 hours, and Tuesday we'll watch SmackDown for 2 hours.
Watch NXT for
No.
an hour, then you get pay-per-views every other day. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Here's what I would do. This is what I'm going to respond to that question, and then I'll answer Matthew's question. My whole deal is that I think that I'm answering Matthew's question. Let me answer your question towards that. The truth of the matter is, I would watch the pay-per-views in SmackDown. I am not watching anything that involves fucking Roman Reigns. And I know Raw is going to involve Roman Reigns like it's coming out of their ass. So, would I watch pay-per-views, SmackDown? Yeah. NXT, if I ever decide to tune into it.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
Alright, why don't you suck whoever runs NXT's cock, Matthew? My God. You like fucking, you might as well be their promoter or something.
Again.
Go out and
It's
fucking
not like you got a fucking
That's-
gun to your head.
Go to
It's an
Orlando.
hour show. Again, you can marathon 3 or 4 shows a week and make one big review or whatever. I mean, yeah,
Matthew,
God.
truth of the matter is, Matthew, you should go out and go to all over the country and advertise about NXT, how great they are, and boo, boo, boo. I mean, seriously, you sound like those guys that there was a YouTube channel I used to see back in 2008 when TNA was getting popular. You sound exactly like them, Matthew, for NXT. It is so fucking demented. Cut
So
it out.
what?
We understand NXT is good.
TNA.
Then why aren't you watching? And don't give me that 1 hour bullshit.
It's the truth. I don't like 1 hour shows. I like 2 hours. And that's it.
Again, Bruce. Then why not watch 2 shows back to back or multiple shows back to back?
Because I don't want to. I want 2 full hours non-stop of one episode. And if I can't get that, then I'm not going to watch it. I'll just watch the pay-per-views.
So what? Let me get this straight. You'll sit through 3 hours of goddamn Raw, but you won't sit through 1 hour of NXT.
No, I won't sit through 3 hours of Raw ever again. Not ever.
But you
I'm
were.
done with it. Unless it's outstanding.
The point is you were, and you won't even give NXT a shot at your time of day unless it's a takeover.
Matthew, let me put it to you this way, buddy. You watch Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, all of those fucking shows. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you use them as background noise. It don't matter. You still put your time on that TV set, and you watch each and every one of those episodes, no matter how crappy and stupid they really are. Okay? Let's get real here. My point is, I don't watch Raw anymore. I haven't watched it in 2-3 weeks now. I don't care about Monday Night Raw. It is too long. It is too boring. It needs to be 2 hours, or I ain't watching it. I don't care. I'd rather watch SmackDown. And I haven't watched SmackDown because I have to see Roman Reigns' ugly mug on my television set, and I don't want to see him anymore. I want to see a different world champion who's credible, can actually wrestle, and looks good with a fucking world title on his shoulder instead of Roman Dickwad like him.
Yeah, his name is Samoa Joe. You might have heard of him.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that noise if you can hear it in the background.
No, it's okay, man. Don't worry about it.
I think somebody's running the vacuum or something.
It's alright, dude.
So,
but yeah, I don't want to see Roman Reigns on my television anymore. JD just created a shirt with a designer. It's an amazing shirt. I think I will get it someday, maybe, I don't know. But it has Roman Reigns on. It has Roman Reigns' outline of his body and him trying to do the Superman punch, and right in front of him is JD's actual "Get Off My TV" logo hashtag deal. I love it, and I think it's perfect
Yeah, he
for
did.
Roman Reigns to
Yeah, he
just
did the
get
same thing
off
with
of our
for
television.
Ryback. Yeah, he did the same thing for Ryback, and now he's
I
gone.
know.
Goodbye, big guy. Demanded more money
But
and everything.
Ryback sucked. He was
Yeah.
good when he first came in, and then he sucked.
Maybe you can't blame him. Maybe it's just because creative fucked him in the ass, like they did with Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes, I could not believe they screw Cody Rhodes during the time they had the SmackDown Raw brand split during 2013, which was the last year they even had it anymore at that point. And they had Damian Sandow bury Cody Rhodes, actually, in my personal opinion, and then Damian Sandow gets buried, and he doesn't do nothing. He loses in a great match to John Cena, and then he does nothing after that. Like, what the hell? Bury
The
two
barrier
guys.
got buried.
Yeah, I mean, like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. It's just a freaking joke, John. I can't believe they did this. And to do this to Cody Rhodes, who is doing great as Cody Rhodes, as himself, you want to tell me that they didn't want to do that because they would get more sympathy on him instead of Roman Reigns?
Let me ask you, Bruce, what was your best part about Cody Rhodes' career in WWE? Did you like him with the legacy, or dashing Cody Rhodes, or the face mask?
Cody Rhodes and Hardcore Holly.
No, I liked Cody
Hardcore
Rhodes.
Holly.
I liked
Legacy.
Cody Rhodes when he was in 2013. He was finally getting his big break. It looked like that's what was going to happen, and he got nothing. He got this. The fucking middle finger.
Yeah, I did.
That's what he got. The fucking middle finger. He goes ahead. He has an outstanding deal with Damian Sandow. It looked like he was getting built up. It didn't look like he was getting buried, to be quite honest with you, at first. But as time went on, he was with Goldust. He did. He basically became a nobody. Became Stardust. the imaginary key, or whatever the fuck he talked about, which made absolutely no damn sense to begin with anyway.
The whole thing was just so they can bring back Goldust, have both of them being their own psychotic characters, yada yada.
Yeah,
and then they had him go all psycho.
I don't know. I have no comment on any of this. I honestly think, and Jason said this, something's going on at his house, I guess. But JD even said this. He said a brand split would be great for Cody Rhodes at this point. He'd have an opportunity to either work on Raw or SmackDown, more suitable for SmackDown, he said. And I agree with it. I really do. I mean, an opportunity to maybe eventually get into a main event within the next year or two and do something really cool with that. And instead, he's nowhere. He's got no job. He's nothing. He's unemployed.
Basically, he went out in a similar fashion that Punk did, without dropping the pipe bomb. He waited till after he left.
Bomb.
Yeah, when Rhodes left, so did his wife left too.
Yeah.
What did his wife do again on the show?
Backstage announce interviews.
What did she look like?
She was a black girl, whatever. Her name was like
JoJo?
Eden. No, her name was like Eden. Eden.
Yeah, Eden.
Eden Styles?
Eden, yes. Like the garden.
Styles.
All right.
Joey Styles'
Let
sister.
me see. Let me see this shit. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember her at all, that name. Eden Styles. The fuck?
Yeah, that's who she was.
Not AJ Styles.
Yeah, I know. Whoa, he's married to a black girl. That's unusual. Holy fuck, she
Why is that
is
unusual?
gorgeous. Damn. Oh my god. No wonder why he's with her.
Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much it. They all left, and Goldust, who's staying with the company, is doing jack shit with R-Truth.
Yeah, and Goldust is thinking about retiring too.
I don't blame him.
No, he's retiring because of age. He's not retiring because he's...
Oh, no,
sad.
yeah, I know that. I know that, but there's a point where they just need to take all the Attitude Era guys and just let them do their own thing. They can't be on TV forever.
Well, first off, we really haven't been talking about this draft a whole lot. We've just been jumping around like...
Plus, I really want to blow a lot of this bullshit steam over how WWE basically treated Cody.
Well, you got that off your chest. Congratulations. John's running away from us because of this conversation. He wants to talk about the brand split, not about Roman Reigns' cock or Cody Rhodes being mistreated.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything that's happening. Yes, the brand spread. Cody leaving because he was fed up the company. Roman Reigns is still sucking now.
Yep.
While WWE constantly wants to shove Roman Reigns down our throat holes or up our ass, or every way you want to put it.
I don't want him anywhere near my ass. The only person that's going to ever come near my ass is my girlfriend. That's about it.
Alright, not really go into that bullshit.
But, yeah, let's not. But, you know what I mean.
I know what I mean. The point is, WWE is constantly giving us Roman Reigns, despite the fact that we keep constantly saying, fuck no, he's gotta go.
Well, I just thought it was absolutely amazing how the audience just cheered "You Still Suck" to Roman Reigns when he backdropped Styles through a table.
Yep.
The fans are actually excited about that, but they still say he still sucks.
I know.
That's amazing.
They all cheer. Wow, you still suck though. That was amazing. You still suck though.
But the truth of the matter is simple. This brand draft, when John gets back, we'll get a little bit more into our mock draft. I like us to do that before we hang this show up today. So basically, my personal opinion, what they need is they need to have Roman Reigns on Raw. They need that. You want to know why they need Roman Reigns on Raw? It needs to be proven that Roman Reigns, with the limited talent on that roster, cannot hold up the ratings for WWE's Raw for 3 hours. It's going to prove it. It's going to show to Vince McMahon that he ain't the guy.
Continue.
He ain't the guy. He ain't worth putting in as the main guy of the company. He can't be the face. He sucks. And he's not going to be able to hold up ratings. He's not going to be able to do much of anything. And that's pretty much it, man. And he's also going to notice that 3 hours is way too damn long for a brand split show. So he's going to need to be able to put that back to 2 hours like SmackDown is. Because to be quite honest with you, you're saying that one half of the roster is great, the other half is complete and utter shit, to give them an extra hour. For what reason? Why? Like, what's the point in doing that? I mean, you're gonna have a guy like John Cena on SmackDown. You're saying that Roman Reigns is better than John Cena? What? And get the fuck out of here.
All right, yes, the brand split. Let's just see how that turns out. But who's going to be running it? I mean, we both have basically Shane and Stephanie, but who's running which show?
It really don't matter, to be quite honest with you. I really don't give a shit if they have Shane McMahon, Triple H, Vince McMahon himself, fucking Stephanie. It don't matter. It's gonna be all the same shit one way or another. It matters what they're doing behind the scenes to make the show what it is on television. That's all that matters. They could put Stephanie, they could put Shane. It don't matter to me, personally. The only thing that matters is what they do on the television set. What are they delivering through the storylines? They're not delivering anything to us to give us any type of entertainment value realistically and authentically as a sport. Who the fuck cares? That's why Raw sucks.
I know. I mean, SmackDown was relatively decent. I mean, the only thing I can complain about that was the obvious Money in the Bank qualifying match between Del Rio and Zack Ryder. But giving us a U.S. title match and an IC title match, on paper, the matches were good. But, well, except for the U.S. title, that was kind of a bullshit.
Yeah. What's up, John?
Yeah, sorry about that. I got a phone call. Had to
Oh,
talk.
No problem.
Yeah.
Glad you're back. So, John,
So
is there anything that you want to see in this whole draft? Like, if you were to pick 3 guys for...
Wait, Matt, shut up. Hold on. I'm sorry. John, what were you saying?
Yeah, like right as soon as I got the phone call, you were saying something about the firing of Cody Rhodes' wife or something. You were saying.
Yeah, I was saying that Cody Rhodes' wife is pretty dang good looking.
Yeah.
And I said that now I understand why he's married to him. But I'm happy with my girlfriend. So I'm not gonna say anything else. But yeah, we're talking about this brand now. And pretty much we're talking about, Matthew was asking me about who do I think should be running SmackDown at this point. And in my honest opinion, I'll let you answer that question too after I let you hear what my answer was. My answer to that was simple. I mean, it don't really matter who is running SmackDown. It matters what they're doing behind the scenes, what they're delivering with the storylines, and what they are giving to us as entertainment value, and making it as an authentic to a sporting event as they possibly can. If they're not doing that, then we're going to get shit, which is what we're getting with Raw. That's why Raw sucks. Now, you can go ahead and state what you... Well, I mean, you could state what you would like to say about who you think would be a good fit to run SmackDown, but my personal opinion don't matter.
Mr. Angle.
Bring
back Mr. Angle from 2000.
Holy shit. That would be a fucking awesome idea.
Yeah, they can bring back Punk and he can run SmackDown.
They can bring back Scott Steiner. He can run SmackDown.
Scott Steiner would be too busy calling people small, dorky, cussing them out, probably saying, you don't take enough steroids, you ought to be like me. You're a pussy, you don't know how to fuck. Something like that.
He hates just about everybody back there.
Yeah, I know. I've heard some YouTube... I've listened to YouTube videos about some of the guys that worked with him back in the day, and they said he was an absolute fucking asshole. And the only reason why he was able to get by as Scott Steiner on his own was because he played an amazing asshole on television as a bad guy. Because, to be quite honest with you, that's who he was, a fucking asshole who nobody liked. So that's the reason why he got by as a heel and was a main eventer, at least on SmackDown or on WCW before it went out of business.
Yeah, I actually just watched the match he had with DDP at the last WCW pay-per-view, Sin.
No, it was Greed, actually.
Oh, yeah, Greed. Yeah, Greed. In March or whatever. It was actually a pretty good match.
Oh.
Where you say?
Speaking of which, when are those reviews coming out, Bruce?
Yeah, I've been really busy with work and busy talking to my girlfriend and shit and trying to figure out what the hell we're going to be doing over the Memorial Day weekend. Because now she is not coming over here tomorrow. We're going to have to do that on Monday, the actual Memorial Day, which sucks. And just basically her and I have been talking a lot. I haven't been watching a lot of the WCW or WWE or ECW retro episodes so much, so I've been spending a lot of time with that. Yeah, I know you guys probably think, what the fuck, don't you have a life, dude? That's like your girlfriend, but
yeah, you need to get
she's
a
cool
life.
to talk to. Hey, she's cool to talk to, and
Yeah,
I have a great time with her talking to her, so leave me the fuck alone. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start.
You're the one that brought it up,
but-
dude. All I asked for when are those reviews coming out?
I'm giving you an explanation why they haven't, so be quiet and be grateful I'm giving you an explanation.
I'm just saying, your audience has a demand for reviews of classic stuff, and you're not giving us. No wonder your subscription count is dropping.
Yeah, you've been getting millions of complaints about that.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
heard anyone complaining all that much. To be honest.
I remember I left a few comments saying where are the NXT reviews, and you haven't even given us jack shit.
Dude, seriously, like, what the fuck? You're talking about that. I want to do retro reviews, and I'm going to do them when I feel like it. Okay? I lacked off on that. I admit that. That's my fault. People that have dropped from my channel, I completely understand if you're angry at the fact that I didn't supply you with your retro reviews from ECW, WCW, and WWF, but hey, I want to do other things with my life besides sitting there and watching one episode after another of wrestling, okay? So give me a fucking break.
That's what I've been doing. I've been watching a lot of old.
You should just give us one. You should just give us one review on every month, saying this is what happened on WWE, this is what happened on WCW, this is what happened on ECW, this is what happened during.
Hey, you know what? I got a great idea for you, Matthew, and then I'm gonna let John talk because you interrupt him every freaking time he wants to talk. Cut it out. It's freaking annoying. That's number one. Number two.
I'm just telling you how to run your show.
Number two. You want to tell me how to run my show? Why don't you got your own YouTube channel technically? All you got to do is take your little iPad or whatever, tablet, whatever the fuck you want to call that thing, record a video of yourself, and talk about wrestling, and upload it on your channel. I'll subscribe to your channel. Actually, I'm already subscribed to your channel. I want your fucking episodes. Go ahead. Be my guest. Do whatever the hell you want on your channel, but stop telling me what to do on mine. Anyway.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay with just criticizing you.
You can
That's how I get
criticize
my
yourself by
$6.
running your own damn channel. Now shut the fuck up and let John talk. What are you saying, John?
Shit, what was I saying?
You were saying something about you've been watching a lot of wrestling lately.
Yeah, but I was watching a lot of the old Attitude Era 2000 Raws and SmackDown pay-per-views. Marty in August already. And I started watching after WrestleMania 32 because I was like, man, this show sucked. I'm going to go back to 2000 and watch WrestleMania 2000 and went on from there. It's like, all right, I'm going to revitalize what happens after WrestleMania from here for me as a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you the truth. WrestleMania 16 was better than fucking WrestleMania 32.
You know, I've been watching these from, April from July. Big Show has already went from heel to face to back to heel already.
Wait, what? How many changes did he have?
Well, he was a heel at WrestleMania, and now after WrestleMania he turned
Yeah.
face. And just this past July, not after Fully Loaded, he turned heel again.
For what reason?
I don't know. He took heels off for like a few weeks because of some minor injury. He came back and just beat up The Undertaker for some reason and side with Shane McMahon and Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle.
Wait a second. Didn't
You guys talking about Big
he
Show?
Yeah.
didn't Big Show face
Yeah, Big Show has made a
Shane
career changing from
McMahon
heel to
at
face.
didn't Big Show face Shane McMahon at Backlash of 2000 during that time, and
That was
they were
2001.
calling Shane McMahon the Giant Killer?
No, that
Yeah.
was like Judgment Day, but he just, you know how Big Show is. He just comes back and says something, and he's on their side, and he's a heel.
I swear, I don't know what the fuck they saw in Big Show, but outside
It
of
doesn't
him
matter.
being
Big Show's made a career out of swapping from
Yeah, he
face
has
to heel.
more
That's
turns
nothing
than
new.
NASCAR. He does
Yeah,
more
I have
turns than
to-
NASCAR.
Yeah.
agree with
And
you
then he
on
does
that,
left
John.
turn.
I mean,
Once you'd be surprised if he comes back pretty soon and turns heel or something.
nah, he just needs to stay the fuck off television. He ain't needed. Honestly, he really doesn't need to be on TV.
Mm-hmm. Not until they do their next celebrity match at WrestleMania with him
Big
against Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh God, it's gonna be awful. That's like that Big Show Khali match at Backlash 2008. You seen
Yeah,
that
they
match?
go from having him face Mayweather to facing another giant like the Great Khali. Get the fuck out of here, man.
That was the worst match. I literally legit fell asleep during that match when I watched the pay-per-view.
Oh man, if you were dumb enough to, did you actually watch the pay-per-view live, or did you get the DVD and watch
No,
it?
I watched. No, fuck no. I was watching it on the DVDs like about a year ago.
Oh, you're fucking dumb as hell. Why the hell would you waste your time with that fucking match?
No, I was watching the whole pay-per-view. When that match
Oh
came
god,
on, I fell asleep.
no, I could not watch it. I have hundreds of wrestling pay-per-views. I could not sit through an entire 3-hour freaking pay-per-view and watch them. I can't. I only watch the most important matches on the card. That's it. Anything else, I've watched Backlash in 2008 several times, and I have skipped that match every freaking time I have watched it. I will not sit through that match. That is just, without even watching it, I know it's going to be crap anyway.
Hmm.
I usually watch.
So,
I always watch the full pay-per-views when I watch them for some reason.
You should skip the crappy matches and watch the important ones at least, because it makes it work. It feels like you're watching a regular movie, like an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hour movie, instead of watching a full 3 hour movie like you're watching a bunch of Saving Private Ryan movies. Since we're in Memorial Day weekend, that's a good reference to use anyway.
so have we covered everything we wanted, guys, or you guys want to talk about any more random
No,
conversations?
we haven't stopped. We haven't stopped there, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna do a mock draft. I want to do top 5 picks, one from Raw and one from SmackDown. We're gonna start with Raw. John, I want you to be the first one. What are your 5 guys that you would want to put on Raw?
Chris Benoit, Chris Benoit, Chris Benoit, Chris Benoit, Chris Benoit.
No, seriously, come on.
Okay, well, obviously John's been smoking pot, and he's completely delusional. So let's go on to Bruce.
No,
Wait,
we're
what'd
gonna
you
go
say?
on to John. John,
Wait, who'd you say?
seriously. He said you
Wait,
must have
I
been
said
smoking
you're
a lot
smoking
of
pot, you're
pot.
completely delusional.
Seriously,
I mean,
John,
I don't
what
know
are
what
your
kind of-
top 5
I don't
that
know
you
what
would
kind of
put
crack
on?
you're doing, but whatever.
I want to duplicate 5 Roman Reigns.
Alright, you're not taking this question seriously, man. Come on.
I can't really say anything because I haven't watched Raw since WrestleMania 32. So
Well, you know the roster. I mean, just whatever. It don't matter.
alright, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Neville. I think he's on there. He's alright.
These are guys you want on Raw?
Yeah, I can't think of anybody. AJ Styles, Chris Jericho.
Those were your 5? I just said
Yes.
top 5. Okay, so alright. We'll go to Matthew. Matt, what's your top 5 picks you would have on Raw?
For
And
guys who
don't
want
say
to stay.
everyone else but Roman Reigns.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what is Money
So
in the
these are the 5 guys who I want to see
Wait.
top.
Yeah, John, what's up?
So is Money in the Bank, is that a Raw pay-per-view or a SmackDown pay-per-view?
No, they're all going to be joining pay-per-views when this happens, when they decide
Gonna
to
get
do
joint.
it. Yeah, all of them are going to be joint. It's like rolling a doobie.
Alright, so again, these are 5 guys I want to stay on Raw, right?
Or see
Okay,
on
5
Raw,
picks.
yeah.
Dean Ambrose stays on Raw. Let's see, Kevin Owens stays on Raw.
What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
What?
Roman Reigns can go to the unemployment office, and then I'll be happy with anything else.
He can go to ECW, the WWE version.
No, he can rot in TNA hell. That's what he can do.
Alright, come on, man. Enough with Roman Reigns. Just pick your freaking 5 guys you would want on Raw.
TNA.
They're gonna be dead soon. EC3 is also talking about leaving TNA for WWE.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'm not surprised. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I honestly do not honestly care. So AJ can stay on Raw. AJ can stay on Raw. I guess the other 2 can probably go to SmackDown.
Who?
Gallows and Anderson.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well, here's what I gotta say.
Alright, fine. Since you're the only one who's taking this seriously, because we don't actually give a rat's ass.
Here's the deal.
And John just walked away.
Number 1 thing, I want Roman Reigns on Raw, because I sure as hell don't want to see him on SmackDown, because I don't want to have to sit through 3 hours of
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Roman Reigns is your slate, but you've been on this. Pick 5 different people, for Christ's sakes. Quit writing Roman Reigns as jackass.
I want Roman Reigns as 1.
No, pick 5 other guys.
I want Seth Rollins on Raw. Seth Rollins on Raw. I don't want him anywhere near Roman Reigns. I want on Raw, I would like to see The Miz. I want to see Cesaro, because Cesaro would be good on Raw. He put some credit to it. I want to see the New Day. Well, actually, New Day would be on both shows because they're a tag team. Chris Jericho would be fine on Raw. And one other single competitor. Trying to think here. Who would that be?
AJ?
No! What do you want to do? Feed everybody to Roman Reigns so they can be buried to death? That motherfucker buries everybody, man. Everyone says John Cena buries people. No, he don't. Get the fuck out of here. Roman Reigns is the one that buries everybody because he doesn't sell shit John Cena does.
Move on to SmackDown.
No, hold on. There's one other guy I can think of. I gotta think of his name.
Owens?
No, not Chris.
My time is now.
No.
You want KO? You want Sami Zayn? You want Baron Corbin?
Oh, do you want
Dolph Ziggler? Pick someone.
Fandango?
No, not Fandango.
Cool.
He's cool.
Awesome.
He's awesome.
You want Charlotte?
Yeah, Charlotte would be good on Raw, actually.
Charlotte with the fucking the shitty version of Ric Flair's music.
Yeah. Alright, now going to SmackDown, since I'm the only one taking this shit seriously at this point. SmackDown, I'd have John Cena, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose,
Hulk Hogan.
fucking Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. I'd have practically the whole entire roster on SmackDown and take the rest of the roster and flush them down the fucking toilet.
Actually, no, I do not want Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn on the same roster, period.
Why?
They've been getting shoved up our ass lately.
Yeah,
Wait,
because let's
what?
just face it. Let's just be fair here. And this is my personal opinion on that match.
Your opinion don't matter. Shut up. No, I'm just kidding.
The Fatal
That's
4-Way
Vince
was the best match, but the ending of it sucked.
Which match?
The Fatal 4-Way at Extreme Rules.
I didn't watch
I
that
don't think
match.
The
it
match was-
sucked.
No, the match was good, but the ending of it sucked.
No, I don't think the ending
Is it-
sucked. It made sense.
Sami Zayn basically takes out Kevin Owens out of the frustration for the rivalry, and then Miz basically crawls his carcass over and pins Cesaro. Basically, the rivalry between Zayn and Owens basically cost them the match. I don't like that.
Well, it was
Yeah,
their
let's see.
way of pretty
Did
much...
you-
Yeah, go ahead, John.
Did you watch the full show of Extreme Rules?
Yeah. And it was a decent show. It's just
That's
the
good.
ending... The
I just
main
watched
event sucked.
I watched the Jericho Ambrose match in the main event. That's all I could take.
You didn't like the Ambrose Jericho match? Is that what you're saying?
No, I said only matches I watched was the Jericho Ambrose in the main event. I kind of was just skipping stuff that I didn't care about.
To be honest with you, that Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental title was actually a really good match. It was actually the best match on the card. Which is fucking sad.
A match that has the Miz in it, I don't care about.
Well, even though The Miz was in it, he didn't make the match shitty.
Well,
So.
every time I see the Miz, I just want to go inside my screen and kick his fucking ass.
Well, the truth of the matter is, because they have The Miz surrounded with all that good talent, it's taking away the fact of how shitty he is and making it still okay, which is smart on WWE's part. But eventually, once they start having him face like one-on-one guys down the line, he's gonna get boring and they're gonna take the title off of him anyway.
I don't even know why they gave him the belt to begin with. I mean, I honestly thought he was just going to be you would have lost the belt shortly right after.
Yeah, I didn't
He
quite
said it.
understand that either. I think it should have been Kevin Owens winning the belt, retaining his title,
Yeah.
going on to Extreme Rules and Payback, and facing Sami Zayn just one-on-one. Maybe add Cesaro to the mix eventually, maybe by like Extreme Rules. That's about it.
Yeah, Miz sucks. And
Mm-hmm. The only thing good about there's only just one thing good about the Miz, and that's
His
the
wife.
fact that Michael Cole isn't sucking his cock anymore.
Michael Cole.
Well, yeah, Michael Cole.
Cole.
He back in the day when Miz was the major champion, Cole would suck his dick practically on the microphone. I mean, metaphorically speaking, not literally.
Oh, Michael Cole.
Oh. Yes, Michael Cole.
Michael Pole the stripper. Oh my god. I
Baby
really
dumbass.
Anything
really-
else? I think we pretty much covered everything.
I really can't stomach Michael
Tougher.
Cole.
Yeah,
Michael Cole, Roman Reigns,
tool.
and The Miz, I cannot stand. I think those three are the biggest diseases to WWE's product.
What would you say, Michael
Yes,
Cole?
they're
Who
this
else?
generation's NWO.
What's that, John?
I said, who'd you say? Michael Cole and who else?
Michael Cole, The Miz, and Roman Reigns are the 3 biggest diseases in WWE's product right now.
Yeah.
Basically, the NWO was cancer. Those 3 are herpes.
You're saying that WWE's worse than them. What the fuck is wrong with you? They're the cancer and WWE's just got herpes from them injecting them with their own semen. This conversation's getting fucking messed up anyway.
I'd rather watch WCW in 2000
I know, it's random.
Well, what's that, John? You said you'd rather watch WCW? What?
I said I'd rather watch WCW in 2000 than this crap.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, WCW from 2000 probably would mop the floor in ratings with that fucking with this company. I don't know, but I think back in 2000, when WCW was on the last pitiful rope, they were getting better ratings than what WWE's Raw is getting right now. I think their Nitro is getting 3s.
Yeah, I think it was like 3.6 or something like that.
No, it was a little less than that. I think it was like 3.1, 3.0, sometimes 3.2 to 3.4, but they were getting better ratings than fucking WWE's getting right now. WWE's in the fucking 2s, which is pathetic.
SmackDown in like the late high 1s.
Yeah, they're now at like 1.8, 1.9, somewhere around there. They're almost as good as fucking Raw right now. Which is pathetic. And guess what? They're going to become better in ratings, and Raw's going to drop like a fucking rock. You're going to see that motherfucking rating go down from a 2 to a 1. I guarantee it.
Oh, let me be fair, guys. When
WCW 2000, I just saw that match with Jeff Jarrett and Booker T. Remember that match at Bash at the Beach?
Yeah.
When Booker T won the title?
Yeah.
I always remember earlier in the night when Jeff Jarrett laid down and Hulk Hogan covered. God.
Yeah, and then Hulk Hogan's like,
in the trash.
Yeah, that whole thing was freaking awesome. I've seen that pay-per-view, I think, 2 or 3 times, and I still can't get over how fucking insane it should have been. I think that was probably the best WCW pay-per-view of 2000 of all time. I don't think there was a single pay-per-view that could even top that in 2000, because it was great.
Yeah.
Because it was real. It wasn't some fucking phony baloney bullshit.
Like Roman Reigns.
Yeah, as always.
Okay, so let's just, before we wrap things up, guys, let's sum up our feelings between Roman Reigns in one word. Starting with
Fuck
John.
you.
Okay, I'll accept that. All right, Bruce. One word or one statement of how you feel about Roman Reigns.
Cocksucker.
All right, my turn. Shittertainment.
Shittertainment?
Shittertainment? What the fuck?
He's the...
Me and John said something that was intelligent and actually made sense. Yours just sounded like...
I know, he's so bad I had to create a word just to express my rage.
He's the
Shittertainment.
He's the shit
okay.
Factor. He's the shit
How about you just call him what John's saying, the shit factor.
The shit factor of professional wrestling.
Cause I don't want to insult X-Pac by putting him in the same comparison.
X-Pac sucked. What the fuck, you kidding? Back in the day when he did that X Factor shit, that freaking group with Just Incredible and Albert.
I hated that.
Hairy bastard.
I hated that theme song they had. You dealing with the X Factor, something like that.
Yeah,
that song sucked.
I know, man. That fucking retarded
Yeah.
named his faction after his own finisher. Get the fuck out of here.
I hated that move he did in the corner or whatever when he Shoved her just dick
Oh,
in the
I'm
face.
sure I bet you every single guy he had to jump on, he was like, yeah! Suck that dick, motherfucker!
Okay, then let me ask you this, John. What would you rather take? A Bronco Buster from X-Pac or a stink face from Rikishi?
I knew that was coming!
God. Dude.
I bet you two people that couldn't stomach that move. Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit. Those two. Oh wait, I forgot. Vince McMahon. He must have hated that the most because his head literally wasn't. He was supposed to kiss Rikishi's ass. His head went up Rikishi's ass.
Remember when
Which you can see on the WWE Network for only $9.99. They have the episode. It's in December of 2001 SmackDown episodes. Have a nice day. Enjoy.
wasn't that the December 01 when, or November
Yeah.
when Vince made William Regal kiss his ass or whatever?
Yeah, that was on Raw.
Yeah, it was on Raw. That was funny.
That was funny as shit. I gotta give Vince credit on that one. That was a fucking
He's like,
funny segment.
I can make my ass do tricks.
I couldn't believe that. Could you imagine if they had him doing that again on television? I would be fucking. They'd be like, ew, wrinkly ass.
He'd scar all the children.
Scar all the children.
I remember when Shawn Michaels kissed his ass.
Oh, that was horrible. Fucking Shane McMahon knocked him unconscious and shoved his head in Vince McMahon's ass.
But you know what? At least Vince kissed Big Show's ass, so that's payback.
Oh yeah, in that Hell in a Cell
Actually,
match.
I think his head was literally shoved up fucking Big Show's ass in that one, too. People didn't make Vince McMahon kiss any of their asses. They made his head go up their ass. I mean, it's like, you don't have to kiss their ass. You can sniff the inside of their rectum. And enjoy the shit while it rolls out of their bunghole.
The commentary on that was awesome by Jim Ross. He said, "That's a 7 foot, 500-pound man. Can you imagine what comes out of that ass?"
He said that?
Yeah.
I've seen that so many times, but I haven't seen it in such a while, I don't remember what they said. Jerry Lawler was pretty, Jerry Lawler was pretty fucking funny in that, too.
Till he got shitty.
Yeah, I don't know when he really started. He started getting bad, but I would have to say not 2008. I'd have to say by, like, 2011, he got crappy. Maybe a little bit later than that. Possibly 2012.
Just
Would it have been around the time of his heart attack, or was that before?
I think it was after his heart attack is when he started becoming shit.
That's probably one of the reasons why he had to be more calm or not be all hyper every time. Because he doesn't react as much as when he sees the puppies anymore.
Puppies.
Yeah, I mean...
You remember when he spoiled the 2009 Royal Rumble for everybody?
What did he do in 2009? How did he spoil it?
Remember, it was like they're in the middle of a match, and I think Triple H was getting ready to eliminate Randy Orton. He's like, "Oh, Orton's got to win this thing. He can't get eliminated yet," or something. He said.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I gotta watch that shit.
He said that right like the middle of the match.
Right in the middle? Not like near the end?
And it was like during like sometime in the middle of the match when everybody was in there, a whole bunch of people were in the ring. And Triple H was trying to eliminate Orton.
Oh my god. That is some fucked up shit.
You guys want to cover anything else? Because I'm probably going to hang up now.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's very professional, Matthew. Okay, since you want to do it that way, we'll go ahead and we'll stop the show because we don't want any unprofessionalism being performed on this episode of Random Wrestling Talk, episode number 23. So at this time, I do think
we covered everything, unless
Ladies
I
and
think we're just
gentlemen,
rambling on.
Okay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show. I hope we get some views on this episode in comparison to the other ones, because these other
Have you?
episodes have been fucking horrible. We haven't even
Views. We don't
We're just
give you. We don't
practically
get to put reviews.
we practically get, like, to be quite honest with you guys, we just seem to get, like, we're just doing this just to do it for the sake of doing it. We're not even really getting anything out of this. So it's just for fun, I guess, at this point. But anyway,
We're just,
Maybe you
we're
have
just
to
horse
Probably get
shitting
noticed
around.
when we get into like the hundreds or something like that.
yeah. But anyway, at this time, guys, if you have checked out this video, I hope you watched it all the way through. I hope if you did, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching the show. Hope you appreciate our analytical thinking about the show and logical thinking about this horrible fucking product that we now have to deal with on a daily basis, unless you have the network to watch some fantasy shit that we once enjoyed as children, and it was actually entertaining. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy the show. Leave your comments and opinions down below. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great night, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I really need your subscriptions. Thank you very much, and have a great night. Bye.